The fears of many York University students over the past few weeks became a reality today as classes were cancelled for 50,000 students, turning this normally bustling campus into a ghost town. Members of CUPE Local 3903, which represents over 3,400 contract faculty, TAs, and GAs, were out on the picket line today in full force. The union members were protesting what they say is an unfair deal offered by the university administration.
What do we want?
Job security!
When do we want it?
Now!
They barricaded every entrance to the Kiel campus, letting cars through sparingly, turning the streets around campus into parking lots. Many drivers were frustrated by the strikers' efforts to disrupt the university's daily activity. Picketers led in an average of 2 cars every 2 minutes, causing long wait times to get into the university at most entrances.
I'm pretty angry. I'm just trying to go home so I can get some rest, and they're preventing me from doing that.
I think they have some valid reasons for striking, but I think at the end of the day, it's a student that's suffering.
I taught full-time and I get paid less than them at Seneca. So they're just wanting to get more money and free tuition, which tuition maybe should be halved or something, but they get paid too much as it is.
I heard that there's a strike going on. I don't even know for whatever reasons, but this morning I just want to get through picking up some children going to St. Wilfred.
We've cleared the space behind you, so if you can...
Well, there's nowhere to turn.
What?
There's nowhere to turn here.
There's nowhere to turn?
Yeah,
You can pull a Yui.
What do we want?
Drivers weren't the only ones inconvenienced by the picket lines. Commuters taking the bus were dropped off at the edge of campus and had to cross the picket line on foot. Anyone headed to campus is advised to call their transit operators to find out where they will be dropped off. The union walked off the job at midnight last night, rejecting the university's latest offer, as well as their calls to take the negotiations to binding arbitration.
Our key concerns are job security and our benefits, as well as provisions around employment equity. The university has absolutely not come to the table. Their idea of bargaining is to try to force us into something called binding arbitration, which takes away our fundamental right as labor to actually sit down and negotiate a fair collective settlement.
The York Federation of Students, which represents undergraduates at the university, is lending its support to the union. YFS President Hamid Othman was even picketing alongside union members.
These are the people that interact with undergraduate students all the time, so it does have an effect on undergraduate students. So we need to take a side. You know that we can't remain neutral in this issue. We need to put pressure on the administration to give them a fair deal. I would not back the administration if they were offering this to any other union, if it was the custodial or the faculty.
When we look at the struggle that you're undertaking right now, it's not just a struggle.
John Cartwright, president of the Toronto and York Region Labour Council, was at the rally and expressed his disappointment in what he sees as the university administration's failure to avert the strike.
3903 is one of the 150 local unions that are part of our Labour Council, and we see that this strike is part of the bigger economic picture where working people have been told to lower their expectations, to live with work that's only contract work from one year to the next, to the next, to the next. The increase of temp work and precarious employment. It's all part of the picture here. And so we're here to support the interests of the members of 3903 and to bring the support of the rest of the labor movement in behind them.
I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. One more time. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
SRC.
When do we want it?
Now.
Both sides blame each other for not coming to the bargaining table with a reasonable offer.
Good contracts.
When do we want it?
Now.
It's anyone's guess how long this strike will last. No bargaining sessions have been scheduled to resume the talks. In the meantime, 50,000 York University students are left out in the cold with no classes and no answer. Reporting from York University's Kiel campus, I'm Scott McLean for Excalibur.